Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes! What?
What?
I don't believe this.
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now.
Yes! What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Alfin, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kesari.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kesari. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kesari. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired? It's on! I'm on it!
Here I go!
I'll run you through!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
How about this?
These ones can run rings around us!
Talon
Instant!
Crumble! Eagle Fly! Can you take it?
Gemini Rhythm Mark!
It was nice while it lasted.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me! Eat this! Dark Elusive Deity! Crescent Rotating Pile Talon Hurricane!
Hear my call!
Raging can't get out of this!
First strike! Now I'm in the groove!
Do it!
One of Snake Wing!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Elusive Deity! Rotating Pile Driver! First strike!
This one's mine!
I'll smash you! The Tempest engulfs you! First strike!
Blood.
I'm ready!
You're stronger than any Renin soldier I've ever met.
They don't just let anybody have a place in the Royal Guard.
Indeed.
The heavens must be smiling.
Ow!
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
Not on my watch!
Negative gate!
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Blood.
Rending you apart!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Going in!
I'm on it! I'm ready!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Watch this! Serpent Knuckle! Dark Wind! Lost my focus!
I'm all pumped up!
Eat this!
Prepare to be seared,
This
O
one's
fleet of
mine.
foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Let's talk in more
Raging Lunar Storm! Savage Roar! Resonate with the earth! Now you see what I can do! On your can't get out of this!
Yours are not the skills of just any warrior.
Save your compliments! We have to move!
Driven and
Tiger
talented.
Blade! Lion Howl!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Why didn't the Renans...
That's far enough!
I'm on it!
Savage Roar! Denied! By the power
I'm
of
on
water!
it! Dark Wind!
Magna Ray!
Eat this! You're burning hell!
Here, make it rain!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Here, let me help.
You're wide open!
Look sharp!
First aid!
So much for sitting this fight
Right
out.
here! I got it!
Nope, that isn't silly. On your... It's on! I'm on a roll now!
By the power of water!
Strike!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Let's talk in more doing.
Look sharp! Round and pound!
Negative gate! Another one down!
We're thinning them out.
We? More like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slightly. Looks like it could be worth something.
dispose of the trash.
On your knees.
Going in.
That frickin' does it! Savage roar! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Bestow thy mystic
Freezing storm. Going in.
First strike!
Thank you for that.
That's enough!
Well then. Glacier Storm. Piercing gun.
Not so fast! Watch this! First strike! I'll run you through!
None shall escape. Falling storm.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. I'll do my best!
First strike! That frickin' does it! I can carve through walls! Rending you
Tiger
apart!
never miss.
Eat the
Careful!
bloody
It has some kind of camouflage!
Take this!
Flaming meteor.
I'm on! Dark wind!
I'm gone.
The everlasting take that! Watch this! Burn in hell! Negative gate!
Annihilate! Not in your dreams!
Scream!
Hear me! The flame of the heart!
Rending you apart! Bloody hurricane! Watch it!
Will this help?
Dark wind!
Water snake wait.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'll heal you all!
Down! Here you go! I feel like needing Stilton! I'll smash you!
In the wind!
Raging Luna
Sleep
Storm!
now!
Flaming meteor. Crescent moon.
Shine!
Flaming
Radiant
meteor.
Tower!
Hurricane. Piercing roar.
Rip and tear!
I'm gone.
I'm on it! Take your gun! Another incantation ruined! Just getting started!
Dazzling
I'll
spin.
end you!
Hey guys, do I seem weird? I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher. Going in.
Bestow thy mystic
I'm
blessing.
ready! Dance in the wind!
Falling
Air!
The picture of
Handle!
Piercing roar.
Art steel!
Savage roar!
Sleep now! Let's get you all tucked away!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Eat this!
Arrow squall!
Shine in a vine!
Steel
Tiger
force!
blade. Lion's howl.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Shine! First strike! Now you see what I can do! Regeneration!
Far enough.
Steel force!
I've let you all down.
Forgive me.
appreciate the concern.
The sooner you stop thanking, the sooner you can start helping.
Tiger blade.
I mean, yes, sir.
Supernova! Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
On your knees.
More for the stockpile! Lightning condemned! Thunder blade!
Falling storm.
Rending you
I'm ready!
Piercing roar.
the shock!
Firmament render!
Dazzling spin.
Rushing fury!
No way out? Much obliged.
This one's mine! Lightning condemned!
You're mine!
Go in! Cover the town!
Shattering of pieces!
I'm ready.
An astral art?
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Hey! Anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alfin had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this? Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great, that's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shion's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift, purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap, exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
No, Haleem, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kesari. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kesari.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow! Thanks, Kesari.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renin and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renins and Danins alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renins are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
What's up, Kesari? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Haleem, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alfin.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alfin, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Haleem?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alfin and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Haleem.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
You okay, Shion? You're not eating very much.
What's wrong? Do you not like the cheese fondue that you made?
Yeah, I'm used to seeing you more excited about food.
You're not feeling sick, are you?
No, I'm fine. It's nothing like that. It's just...
What?
I guess I just don't understand what the appeal is. We could just as easily put everything on a plate and pour the cheese on top of it instead.
I suppose it lies in being able to decide exactly how much cheese you want. There's also something to be said for enjoying how it all turns out. It's fun.
That's fine and all, but I wish the plate-to-mouth time was shorter.
I think I understand. You don't like having to put in so much effort into eating something, do you?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Actually, now that I think about it, you're a way less fussy eater than you look, Shion.
In my book, there's no one right way to eat a meal. Tuck in, take your time, Be dainty or devouring. As long as you enjoy the food, that's what counts.
There's no need to stand on ceremony while we're out camping in the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, don't mind if I do.
I've never seen someone dump that much cheese on a meal before. Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alfin. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomachache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. I'll take guard duty tonight. It's fine. You guys ready to hit the road? I know I am.